All right, today we are diving into something really special. We're looking at a company that's completely flipping the script on tourism. They're turning travel into this incredible playground for sharing the real stories of African cities. So let's get into it. Coffeebeans Experiences and their idea of creating portals to new worlds. Okay, so this quote, this really gets to the heart of the whole thing. The point isn't about discovering some brand new, untouched land. No, it's about unlocking a new way of seeing, a new understanding that is deeply personal and completely new to you.
So there's this really cool thing in Cape Town. If you look at one of the mountains, Devil's Peak, from just the right angle, you can actually see the shape of a woman lying on her back looking up at the sky. Now, most people who live there see that mountain every single day, but they never see her. It's such a powerful metaphor, right? All the resources a city needs, all the incredible stories, they're often right there, just hidden in plain sight. All it takes is a new perspective to finally see them.
So how do you actually go about creating that new perspective? Well, that's where Coffeebeans Experiences comes in. See, they don't think of themselves as just selling tours. They see their work as opening portals, these little gateways to a whole new understanding of a place and its people.
And this part is so important. Their goal isn't to stand there and lecture you or preach a certain viewpoint. Not at all. It's about creating a space, a really intimate, authentic environment where a genuine moment of realization can happen. It's a place where you can connect with people and ideas in a way that allows you to see things differently, totally on your own terms.
So how did this whole thing even get started? Well, it all began by just totally flipping the script on what a tour is supposed to be. They completely inverted the traditional model. Okay, so picture this. It's 2005 in Cape Town, and it was almost impossible to find venues that were playing original local music. The founders knew all these absolutely brilliant musicians, but there was nowhere for them to play their own stuff. So they just inverted the whole problem. Instead of fighting to get musicians into formal venues, they asked, what if we just take the audience directly to the musician's home? And you can really see the difference here, right? It's this huge shift away from a passive, impersonal performance for a big crowd. Instead, it's all about interaction, genuine connection, and doing it in this super intimate setting, like someone's actual living room.
And the formula behind it? It's actually beautifully simple, but so powerful. First, you find the city's storytellers. You know, the musicians, the artists, the chefs. Then you use their own homes as the stage. You bring in a small group of curious people, and you just create a space where real conversations and connections can happen over music, or art, or a shared meal.
Okay, so this brilliant idea, it didn't just stay in one city. It became this amazing framework for unlocking stories all across the African continent. Yeah, it started in Cape Town, but this whole concept was just too good to keep in one place. It's now a way to explore the contemporary cultural pulse of these major hubs, like Johannesburg, Kigali, and Nairobi. It's a playground for urban stories.
And just look at the variety here. The same core idea applies to so many different things. You could be on an art safari, literally meeting an artist in their studio, smelling the turpentine in the wet paint. Or a cuisine safari, eating a home-cooked meal while your host tells you the story behind their grandmother's recipe. There's even theater in the backyard, where original plays are performed in the very spaces that might have inspired them. It's just incredible.
But you know, this is where it gets even deeper. This isn't just about giving travelers a cool, unique experience. It actually taps into a fundamental shift in how we think about what's truly valuable.
So, let me ask you a question. In our modern economy, you know, the one that's based on knowledge and creativity and ideas, what is a country's most precious resource? Is it really the stuff that's buried under the ground?
And the answer, it's so simple, but it changes everything. The true resource isn't the gold, the diamonds, the platinum. It's the people. It's us. It's their skills, their creativity, their stories, their hospitality. That is the real gold in this new economy.
And this isn't just a nice idea, right? It has a real, tangible impact on people's lives. This model validates these incredible skills like cooking, music, storytelling that often get totally overlooked by the formal economy. It builds self-worth, it provides a real sustainable income, and it lets people share their world on their own terms.
Okay, so that brings us to the real magic of it all. Why do these experiences stick with people so much? What's the secret ingredient that makes it all work? And it really boils down to this one powerful idea, a real human connection. It requires a little bit of vulnerability from everyone. A host opens up their home.
A musician shares a piece of their soul through their music, and a traveler has to step into an unfamiliar space with an open heart and an open mind. That shared openness, that's where the magic really happens.
Because at the end of the day, you might not remember every single note of a song or every ingredient in a dish. But what you hold on to, what truly stays with you, is the feeling. That simple, incredibly powerful experience of just connecting with another person, human to human, in their own space.
So that brings us full circle, right back to the beginning. Those new worlds, they're already out there. They're all around us, waiting. The only real question is how you choose to see them. So what new world, what new perspective could be waiting for you to discover?